And how's it, everybody? I'm Anahola Joe Pahukula, and this is the Countdown. We're produced by Motivate Sports and approved by Oakley. And today we're hanging out with the KIF champion Kapa'a girls soccer team at the Anahola Park. We're trying to figure out if it's football or if it's football.
No, brother, we're in America. We call it soccer.
There we go. Anyways, we're going to have a lot of fun hanging out with these girls today. This week's show, we've got a good one for you. We've got the KMXA Beginner's Track Blessing, golf tips with Glenn Tamagawa at the Puakea Golf Course. We've also got Kauai High School basketball and a Life Champions Senior Bowl. We're going to start things off with Pinto Baseball and the Home Run Derby up at Kalawai Park. The 3-day 2017 Kalawai Baseball Invitational Tournament for the Pinto Division included some great on-field play as well as a home run derby with a surprising winner. There were 17 Kauai teams and 3 from Oahu. Here's a look at day 1 action. In this matchup, it was the Lihue Cardinals over the Kalawai Royals, 14-8 in a pretty good game. In this one, it was my hometown cousins, the Anahola Kryptonite, all the way from the east side with their lime green unis as they get past the Hanapepe Cubs, 18-9. As you can see, a lot of people came to watch the Keiki play ball. And the Kalawai D-backs gets a well-earned 14-2 afternoon decision over the Koloa Diamondbacks. But the feature event of the tournament was the Home Run Derby on the second day of play. You get 7 swings with the most dingers, that's your winner. This is Tavita Harris. Watch out, Mr. Cameraman. Here's the second place winner, Koten Bankwell of the Lihue Blue Jays, who bashed 9 long balls in the swing off for second. The tape measure shot of the Derby was this guy, Bryson Ka'awai of the Kalawai Orioles, and aloha means goodbye. But the big bat was swung by Ashlyn Hammer Time Souza of the Lihue Orioles, who blasted 4 gopher balls in her 7 cuts, ensuring up all the boys who thought they had this derby in their collective bat bags. The bottom line is that these boys and girls gained some Valley Boy experience, hopefully setting themselves up for their baseball futures. No records were kept, and this was a goodwill tournament, so no champion was named. If these are the kids the KIF will bank on for its future, then we're in pretty good hands. Moms, dads, and coaches, y'all should be proud of yourselves. A big mahalo going out to the Kalawai Baseball concession stand, hooking me up with a locomoco with the works. Also, congratulations to Ashlyn Souza, winner of the Home Run Derby. Now let's go to Vidina Stadium for football. Not football, football. Life Champions Senior Bowl. Let's check out the highlights. The 3rd annual Life Champions Senior Bowl, sponsored by Marcus Mariota's foundation Motivate Sports, was played at Vidina Stadium with most of Hawaii's top high school seniors going head-to-head. The KIF well represented as Kapa'a had 10 players, Waimea and Kauai High School with 4 each. The first quarter provided the fans with a lot to cheer for and a lot of big plays, including the game's first touchdown. Farrington's Justin Uwahinui to Ryan Ramones of Moanalua, 63 yards on the bomb. The action was just getting started as the fireworks continued. Waianae's Jaren Ulu on the west side hookup launches downfield into the arms of Chaisen Morgan of Nanakuli for a 67-yard hookup. We are tied at 7. Still in the opening period, Uwahinui targets Crusader wideout Ronson Young. Young is Gandhi's. No one is going to get him. It's an 84-yard score, 14-7 Black. Following an 85-yard Challen Fa'amatau kickoff return, Nalu Simon of Pearl City and my cousin Pac-5's Travis Kaloa connect on a 5-yard pitch and catch. Tina and Kelly, they're loving it. 14-14 still in the first quarter. Now it's time for the KIF boys to get some PT. Waimea's Cody Taniguchi on the pass breakup. Kapa'a running back Leighton Moniz gets the handoff, goes straight up the middle, gets a few yards. He had 8 carries on the day. Warrior quarterback receiver Kurt Napoleon, he'll take this one himself with a nice run to the sideline. It's 21-14 Black team at the half. During the break, Kapa'a kicker Clifton Oliver won the place kicking contest over McKinley's Nolan Gomez, converting on 2 of 4 field goals. Jamin Sarono of Kapolea scores on this touchdown run. That came in the second half. The final score goes 34-21 Black over the White as former UH head coach and new St. Louis School athletic director June Jones watches some of Hawaii's best at Vidina Stadium.
It was real fun for me. I'm glad I got to play another game. I'm blessed to play another game. And I learned a lot of new life lessons throughout this 3 days with all these new people, and I made a lot of new friendships, and I'm really blessed to have another opportunity to play one last game of football.
How was it? How does it feel out there that kick field goals and no one rushes you?
It was really good. I actually wish they do that for me every game. It'd make it a lot easier.
It was a good experience. I know I had fun. It was a great experience.
Wonderful weather we had today. It was so beautiful. Love Kauai.
You love yourself.
It was good going up against a former player, teammate that I kind of smoked twice today, but
He did not smoke.
it was fun.
I popped his.
This guy got.
cherry.
This guy his. Oh, I don't even want to say it.
I just had fun.
My cousin. But you caught a couple of passes in this one. How's that feel to play in this game?
It feels great. It's a great experience, and I hope a lot of people can experience this just as I did.
Was it fun playing with some of the best guys in the state?
It was amazing because you never really get to see all these guys like with their helmets off, or you never really get to interact with them. So playing with them on and off the field was pretty fun.
A lot of the guys you saw in the Life Champions Senior Bowl played in the Polynesian Bowl at Aloha Stadium. Good luck to them and their football careers. Now the question still goes on. Football or soccer ball? Well, while we'll figure that out, let's go to the Puakea Golf Course. Golf tips with Glenn Tamagawa.
Aloha, this is Glenn from Puakea Golf Course. Today we're going to talk about how to hit your irons. I know irons are, you got a number of irons in your bag, and it's important to know what is important when you set up to hit an iron. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the process to do that. Hit the various irons, and then to see, to let you know, and to see how if you're doing it correctly as well in yourself in your swing. So let's go ahead and proceed and hitting some of the irons. So we have the 9 iron here right now, hitting the 9 iron, and on any iron shots that you hit, your ball position is very important. From the 9 iron, probably a pitching wedge, 8 and 9 iron, you probably want to position the ball in the middle of your stance. Now, when I say the middle of the stance, the middle would be where your ball makes contact with the club, not the middle of the ball in the middle of the stance. That might be too far back unless you want to play a low shot. So 9 iron, pitching wedge, and 8 iron, position the back of the ball right at the middle of your stance. I'll go ahead and hit a few shots. Of course, you want to make sure that you aim at something on the range, because if you don't, you probably hit it. But you want to aim at something on the range because you want to make sure that you're lined up properly. That's probably the most important thing in any shot that you do in golf, is your alignment. And when I say alignment, is that the ball is actually, you're aiming your ball at your target. You do not aim your stance or the lineup of your feet or your shoulders. I see some people do this. They're lining up their shoulder to the target. That is actually aiming your ball too far right of the target. So you want to aim yourself parallel. So your shoulders, your alignment of your feet, your knees, your hips, your shoulders will always be left of your target. If you're over here at Puakea hitting balls on the range, if you're a right-handed golfer, you're going to aim it to the left of the green. If you're a left-handed golfer, you're going to aim it to the right edge. Did I say that correct? So I'm going to aim it again. So lining up the ball to your target, your body is parallel to the left of that. And you always want to make sure that you keep your eyes on the ball until you see the club hit it. I'm going to go ahead and move up to the 7 iron. Now I know that you have 14 clubs in your bag. The ball position in the stance, if you can envision it, this would be the pitch and wedge 9 iron, and you probably move up to the driver, or it might be sometimes it might be 3.5 balls, which is where your driver should be. So in between that is all your 13 clubs, because of course the putter will always be in the middle. But on the irons and fairway woods and hybrid, there's a progression from the shorter clubs towards the back, towards the middle, and everything is to get longer moves up towards to the left foot. If you're the other way, you're moving it the opposite way. So the 7 iron is definitely played a little further closer towards the target in your stance, not so much where the 9 iron was. Then you might hit it fat every now and then. So allow yourself to take your time to line up your ball to the target, your body parallel of that, and make the swing. And if you line up correctly, the ball will probably go towards your target. If you see your ball flying low left, it means one of two things. You got the ball played too far back, or you're aiming too far right. So I'm going to move up to the 5 iron. The 5 iron is moved probably the ball position. If you're thinking of, well, how far forward did you move the 9 to the 7? It's probably maybe about a quarter inch or a little bit more than that, moving it forward to the target. Now the 5 iron from the pitching wedge, 9 iron, 8 iron position, probably more like a half inch or a little bit more than that forward of that. So again, lining up your ball to the target, your body's parallel to it. And you make the swing. Now some people have asked me, how do I learn to hit the ball first? I think hitting the ball first comes as you get used to your swing, as you become a better golfer. That is a process that takes place as you become a better golfer. There's no technique. The only technique that I would probably recommend is, as you practice hitting balls with various irons, allow yourself to swing the club and see where the bottom of the club happens on the ground. That would be where you want to place your ball in your stance. Obviously, the longer iron, a little more forward, because the iron is a little longer and takes longer to get back to the ball. So just allow yourself to feel or to sense where the bottoming out of my club is, or of your swing is, on each of the irons that you have, and place the ball there. More than likely, you'll probably hit the ball first. You might hit it thin at first, but after a while, you get better, be more confident in it, you'll be able to strike the ball much more cleaner. And then as you make your swing, as you hit the ball clean, you'll be able to impart the backspin, which is what most golfers like to have, to be able to stop the ball on the green when they hit it. So again, lining up your golf ball to the target, your body parallel to that. And then make the swing. So that will be the process of all the irons that you have in your bag. Hope you can do a better job in hitting your irons.
A big mahalo going out to Glenn Tamagawa at the Puakea Golf Course, helping me with some golf tips. Now let's head out to the Raider Dome, Kauai High School basketball. We'll talk to their head coach, Ippo Yoshioka, and of course, my man Gunner. I got it. Yeah, baby. The Kauai High School Red Raiders began the 2016-2017 varsity season with a solid pre-league schedule under their belts, which led to their 3-0 start in the KIF. The Red Raiders averages 58 points per game while giving up just 46.7 points an outing. Their average margin of victory has been 10.3 points per win. From the foul line, they're a solid 68% for the season. 88% of their points have come from the guards or shots made from the outside. This year's version of the Red Raiders was built way back in September with team bonding and conditioning. This is a team with a lot of versatile players, but they are dominated by the guards for scoring, defense, and leadership. The key to this team, can they keep from fizzling out at the end?
Yeah, I spot up and shoot it mainly, and try to help on defense and not turn the ball over.
How does it feel to play in a system or on a team in which you get the ball, you're pretty much given permission to just let it go, and for a guard, you gotta feel pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it definitely helps with our confidence. The coaches let all the guards shoot it, so even if we miss, we're not down on ourselves. We know it's okay. We did a good thing.
The last couple of years, Kauai High School has been really good at the halfway mark of the season. Then in the second half, they've kind of fell apart a little. Well, what do you guys need to do to kind of keep the momentum going from the first round?
We just have to keep the intensity. The past couple of years, we kind of died out. The fire in practice wasn't really there, but this year we're trying to focus on keeping the fire during practice.
We've always had good starts, and we just got to learn how to finish it. And we've had a good off-season workout with Coach May and Coach Rich and Coach Clyde. Everybody's involved in this thing, and we work hard. When you least expect the hard work, that's when you need to work hard. And these kids put every effort from the JV to the varsity, and like I said, these are a special bunch of kids, and I'm happy to be coaching them. I hope they feel the same way about me, and it's fun. It makes things fun. It's really fun. Been fun.
It's one of the few Red Raider teams I can remember that don't have a real inside presence. What do you have to do to kind of tailor what you like to do to kind of help that inside situation out?
Movement, a lot of movement, and it's fun to watch because you think those big guys are guards, but they're strong kids. They're not tall, but they're strong. They're big, and they can shoot and they can play. So it's fun to coach them. It makes coaching fun, and it makes practice fun. We have a blast every day. I mean, the bottom line is they work hard, but they're having fun doing it. And when you get those two combinations, it makes everything fun. It makes everything, the hard work, fun to do. And we've been having that. Hopefully we can keep that up and have fun and work hard at the same time.
Here's the most important question, especially during basketball season. How's the golf game?
Golf game's terrible. Haven't touched a golf club. If you ask me what I'm going to choose if I'm not coaching, besides my family, I'm fishing. And golf, if my wife says we're going to go play golf, then we're going to go play golf. But other than that, if it's not basketball and if it's not family time, it's fishing.
Hey Gunnar, I got one thing to tell you. When you get the ball, just shoot it. Well, good luck to the Red Raiders for the rest of the season. Now let's move to the Wailua Motocross track for the KMXA Beginners Track Blessing with Devin Parado, the president, and Auntie Ipo Kahaunaili.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, no laila, e ho'onani ai o e loko kaino ka moku ke keike me kohani he molele. Amen. If you know the Lord's Prayer, say it along with me. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Ho'onani ka makuama ke ki me ka uhane no ke akua mau ho'o mai ka ipu.
With those words spoken by Auntie Ipo and the Miley Lay ceremony done, it was time for the Keiki to get on their track, get dirty, and have some fun. The new track, created for the younger and inexperienced riders here on Kauai, will benefit the dirt bike community in many ways, generate revenue for KMXA, and save the Aina by giving dirt bike riders a controlled venue to do their thing.
We want to have a track for every level rider to ride, from very beginner kid to a beginner adult. Because previously the track was made just for little kids on 50s and stuff like that. You couldn't ride a big bike on it. So what we did is we dug up the dirt, expanded out to this area and towards the beach, made it a lot bigger so you can ride a full-size bike on it for adult riders that are very beginner riders. And the reason we did this is to get new members to come. That way, the club grows and we make more money and we can do more improvements on the facility and all around. And it just makes it more fun for everybody as you have more options to ride. So that's our goal for this new track. And it looks like everybody's having fun right now. They're riding it. A lot of new faces out here, so we're enjoying it.
Now, what was the time frame you guys had to put this track together?
We didn't really have a time frame. It took us about 2 months. A couple months to plan it and a few months to actually do the work. And then we kind of just set a date for the new year. We figured it would be a good way to start the new year is to have a brand new track, have a big ceremony. Today is a free day for everyone to ride, have some food. So it's a good way to start the new year, right?
By the way, thank you for the burgers.
Yeah, you're welcome. You enjoyed it? Yeah.
Well, how much different is this track compared to the big track? What does it have? What does it not have?
What it doesn't have is big jumps and a lot of big obstacles, because we want to tailor it towards beginner riders. So we don't want them to get hurt, but they want them to still have fun. So there's long straightaways, there's more turns. So it's fun, but not dangerous fun.
A big mahalo going out to the Kauai Motocross Association and Auntie Ipo Kahau Naili for the beginner's track blessing. Now, like I said, we do work around here and we also fool around a lot too. We even got time to get in a game of butts up.
All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! No, stay there. Everybody's got to go. Oi! Oh, heads up, heads up. There you go. You can join along. Oh, ouch. Woohoo! Ready. Next one coming out.
Hit it in the air because we're scared.
Woo!
I'm Anahola Joe Pahukula. This is the Countdown, produced by Motivate Sports and approved by Oakley. These are the girls from the Kapa'a soccer team, KI champs. They'll be headed out to the Division II state championships. As always, you can
Get us on the countdown!